This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good afternoon, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for July 8, 2023. And in the news this afternoon, cops accused of robbing Chinese merchant of $12 million remanded. Lawyers for the two policemen accused of robbing a Chinese business operator of nearly $12 million will indicate their next move when the case returns to court in 3 weeks, they disclosed yesterday. Constables Norrell Warren and Adrian Dawkins, who are both assigned to the St. Andrews South Police Division, are facing charges of robbery with aggravation, misconduct in a public office, and fraudulently obtaining a benefit in a public office, according to one of their attorneys, Peter Champagny. Warren and Dawkins made their first appearance in the Home Circuit Court in downtown Kingston yesterday after Director of Public Prosecutions Paula Llewellyn exercised her authority to have the case bypass a committal proceeding hearing in the lower parish court. They did not enter a plea, said Champagny, who represents both cops, along with attorney-at-law Samoy Campbell. According to Champagny, prosecutors outlined the allegations against the constables. The allegations are that they were caught on CCTV, the attorney disclosed. He said submissions were also made and the defense will indicate its position when the case is called up again on July 28. They were remanded. The policemen were reportedly apprehended at the Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston while waiting to board a flight destined for the United States, according to police reports. It is alleged that they gained entry to the wholesale and family dwelling owned by the Chinese businessman after claiming that they were conducting an investigation into uncustomed goods. U.S. resident goes missing in St. Catherine. A man with a United States of America address has reportedly been missing since Monday, July 3. He is 29-year-old Kadeem Powell. According to communications from the Waterford Police, Powell is of dark complexion, medium build, and about 5 feet 9 inches tall. Reports are that about 7 p.m., Powell was last seen somewhere in the St. Catherine area. He has not been heard from since. All efforts to contact him have proven futile. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Kadeem Powell is being asked to contact the Waterford Police at 876-988-1763, the 119 police emergency number, or the nearest police station. Manchester teen charged after ambush and stabbing of another boy. A 16-year-old boy from Manchester has been charged following an incident in which he, along with a group of friends, allegedly ambushed and stabbed another teen on Smoky Street, Ward Avenue, Mandeville, on March 25. The teenager has been charged with wounding with intent. It is reported that about 8 p.m., the victim was exiting a restaurant when a group of boys armed with knives attacked and stabbed him. The police were called and the boy was taken to the hospital where he was admitted in serious condition. The 16-year-old was on Thursday arrested and charged. Opposition leader says no legal basis to delay tabling of Auditor General's report in Parliament. Opposition leader Mark Golding has asserted that there is no legal basis for the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Marissa Dalrymple Philibert, to delay the tabling of the reports of the Auditor General. Senate President Tom Tavares Finson has joined in holding these reports, noting during Friday's sitting of the Upper House that he'll follow the House Speaker in waiting for the Attorney General's advice before tabling 3 Auditor General reports. Mr. Golden responded to this development, arguing that the decision is dangerous to Jamaica's democracy.
The act of the Speaker, I think, is in violation of the law and is not in keeping with the way in which the Constitution contemplates these matters being dealt with, because it is important that the sunlight of public scrutiny be brought to bear on these reports as quickly as possible. The Integrity Commission is a different kettle of fish. The same principles apply about transparency. But what I've heard is now being considered is that rather than table the reports of the Integrity Commission so that the media and the public can have access to them and parliamentarians can know what they say, they want to refer them to this oversight committee, which hardly meets and which was established essentially as a kind of governance body to oversee the Integrity Commission. and to review some of its reports once they have been tabled.
Work on National Broadband Initiative almost 90% complete. Leader of Government Business in the Senate, Kamina Johnson-Smith, revealed on Friday that work on the National Broadband Initiative has seen significant progress, with the fiber optic ring almost 90% complete. Senator Johnson-Smith told the Senate that 150 schools across 8 parishes have connected via the fiber optic ring after 118 schools were added during the last fiscal year. She said the most remote schools, which are more difficult to connect via fiber, will also be connected wirelessly. She was speaking on the Public Procurement International Finance Corporation Advisory Services National Broadband Network Project Order 2023 resolution, which was approved after the Senate debate. The approval of the order will allow for the immediate engagement of the International Finance Corporation to develop a business case in support of the establishment of the National Broadband Network Project.
Those connections required the installation of over 1,100 kilometers of fiber optic cable at a cost of almost $1 billion. And this year, the National Broadband Initiative has been allocated approximately $1.2 billion more to connect another 102 schools across 6 parishes, and in particular, St. James, St. Anne, St. Mary, Portland, St. Catherine, and Clarendon. In addition to the fiber network, the government, through the National Broadband Initiative, is also undertaking massive activity on the microwave infrastructure, and that is designed to provide network resilience and redundancy to the fiber optic backbone. This upgrade represents $565.5 million of the $1.2 billion that is to be expended in this fiscal year. Court administration system is benefiting from connection to the government's network. The Jamaica project was expanded into new parishes because of the network, and public educational institutions are benefiting from the network. Already, 308 educational institutions with bandwidth lower than 50 megs have been connected to their own dedicated network through commercial arrangements with telecoms providers, and a further 289 schools are to be connected during this financial year.
Police say more charges could be laid against the Khalia members. The police have indicated that more charges could be laid in the case in which 18 members of the Khalia religious group in Paradise, St. James, have been charged. Leader of the religious group, Pastor Javon Thompson, and his wife are among the 18 people charged last week with breaches of the Child Care and Protection Act. They were offered the station bail to appear in the St. James Parish Court on July 19. The Jamaica Constabulary Corporate Communications Unit said 7 other people were arrested on reasonable suspicion of involvement in other offenses and placed in safe custody pending further investigations. Those in custody are being represented by the law office of Peter Champagne KC and will be interviewed in the presence of their attorney. The authorities conducted an operation at the Khalia religious compound on June 30 following allegations of child abuse and physical assault. 22 people, including Pastor Thompson, were escorted from the compound to the Montego Bay police station for questioning. The accused include several parents whose children have been placed in state care. One of the defendants, Neil A. Spence, also known as Benia, voluntarily surrendered to the police and was subsequently interviewed, charged, and bailed on accusation related to assault. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.